You're tuning into Black and White Sports on YouTube. The no-holds-barred truth on sports. The main event starts now.
Black and White Sports fans, we done probably 4 or 5 videos on this channel about Lia/Will Thomas, the transgender swimmer that is on the women's swimming team at the University of Pennsylvania, aka UPenn. Now, as Will Thomas was second team All Ivy League swimming as a man. Will Thomas was no tomato can. Will Thomas was pretty good as a male swimmer. But all of a sudden, Will Thomas woke up one day and said, you know what? I feel like I want to be a female. And then got on the swim team at the University of Pennsylvania and is smashing records. And biological females on his team, they do not like this whatsoever. They do not like competing against a biological male. UPenn should be ashamed of themselves. The NCAA should be ashamed of themselves for allowing any of this. Now, guys, we have someone, a female, a U.S. swimming official now, has quit, resigned from her job in protest of Will Thomas swimming against biological women. It's not fair, guys. We've been very, very clear on this channel. We do not like this whatsoever. So let's jump into this. Over here on Outkick, U.S. swimming official quits in protest of transgender swimmer Lia Thomas. There appears to be cracks in the silence that was deafening across collegiate and U.S. Olympic swimming community as Penn transgender swimmer Lia Thomas was smashing records and leaving teammates in tears at the beginning of the month. And that is absolutely true. We have covered that. And the teammates of Will Thomas, they don't like this whatsoever. They do not like competing with a biological male when they know they don't have a shot to win. 2 brave Penn swimmers sat down with Outkick for anonymous interviews, but voices within swimming leadership hadn't come forward to speak out until USA swimming official Cynthia Millen stepped forward. In a December 17 letter to USA Swimming, Millen announced she was quitting in protest. And this is what she said, quote, "I can't do this. I can't support this," Millen announced via her resignation. "I told my fellow officials that I can no longer participate in a sport which allows biological men to compete against women." Millen wrote in a letter, "Everything fair about swimming is being destroyed. I 100% agree with this." And it's a shame, that you have all of these woke social justice warriors out there, woke athletes, they remain silent. Where is Megan Rapinoe? Megan Rapinoe should be stepping forward and saying, hey guys, this needs to stop. But Megan Rapinoe doesn't care about this. Megan Rapinoe, I'm assuming, is perfectly okay with a biological man going out and competing and smashing records that women should be holding. How would Megan Rapinoe feel if she had to compete against biological men? She wants equal pay, so maybe she should be competing against biological men. I digress, though. How would Millen have handled Thomas' situation in Akron, where Thomas set a bunch of records and beat biological female teammate by 38 seconds? And guys, if you have not seen Will Thomas/Lia Thomas breaking that record, it is a travesty. Absolute travesty. The women had no shot whatsoever. This is like, Superman competing against mere mortals. You can't beat Superman at all. You just can't do it. Quote, "If Lia came on my deck as a referee, I would pull the coach aside and say, Lia can swim, but Lia can swim exhibition or a time trial. Lia cannot compete against those women because that's not fair," the former swimming official told the Washington Times. Millen is now calling on officials to refuse to work races where transgender swimmers or to race against biological females. Will they actually have the guts? I'm not sure about that. During an interview with Fox News, Millen echoed the sentiments of the Penn swimmers who taught the outkick. The female swimmers go into races knowing there's nothing that they can do to outperform Thomas. Quote, is placing women who can never compete with a man at a gross disadvantage by basically calling this person a female competitor. And Will Thomas is not a female competitor, let's be clear. Millen told Raymond Arroyo, he's not. It's his body that will always be different and always be faster as a competitive swimmer. And that's this great illusion that somehow, because he feels he's a female, that he can be a female swimmer. This is grossly unfair to all the women who have worked so hard. Women biologically will never be faster than men. That's just a fact. It's just a fact. Still, the NCAA remains silent on Thomas and seems set to allow the Penn swimmer to attend the NCAA championships in March, where Thomas will be the odds-on favorite to leave with at least one national title and maybe more. Quote, bodies swim against bodies. Gender identities don't swim. She is right on the money with this. Lia is a man who is swimming against women. I could not have said that any better than myself. But what do you guys think of this? What do you guys think of Cynthia Millen? She has just quit her job because she knows and sees how unfair this is to have a biological man. Lia Thomas, as Will Thomas, competed all the way up until about a year and a half ago, somewhere around there, against men. And all of a sudden now, as Lia Thomas, Will Thomas is now smashing every single record. Where are the woke female athletes out there? They need to speak out on this. Megan Rapinoe needs to speak out on this. But she won't. She won't. It's a shame, man, that women's sports is come to this. Women's sports is going to get destroyed. More higher up people in sports need to speak out on this. These women at the University of Pennsylvania, they shouldn't have to go through this. They shouldn't. But they're going through this because, you know what? If it stops, I guess, Lia Thomas is going to get their feelings hurt. But fats don't care about your feelings. Lia Thomas is a biological man. And this needs to stop. But hats off to Cynthia Millen for stepping up and telling the cold hard truth. I know the social justice warriors don't want to hear facts, but this is the facts. This is a man competing against women, and it's not fair. It's just not fair. That's just my thoughts on this. What do you guys think of this? Black and white sports fans, let us know what you think about all this in the comments. Make sure to subscribe to Black and White Sports, and we'll catch you next time.
Thanks for watching the show. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Be sure to tune in next time on Black and White Sports.